What's up guys, it's the best apple juice here and welcome to Minecraft 1.4.2, the new update that came out a couple days ago. I'm going to be reading the new features off of a list here, and the new update is called the Pretty Scary Update. The pretty is because they added a lot of new decorations, and the scary is because they added some new scary mobs and just some other ways to make the game scarier. So I'm just going to jump right into everything. I'm not going to show like every single thing that's on the list, just the things that I think most people will be the most interested in. So they have added flower pots, which I'll show you how to craft this stuff too. The way you make flower pots is just with clay bricks. So where are the clay bricks at? Where are they? Are they over here? Here they are. So the way you craft them is just like this, and that gives you a flower pot. And with a flower pot, what you can do is you can basically just put flowers and mushrooms and all that stuff in there. So I'm going to get some some roses, some flowers, mushrooms. You can also put saplings in them. And you can also put dead bushes and ferns in the flower pots. Now the flower pots, they can go outside on the grass, or they can simply just go, where's some more of the flower pots? I don't see it. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. Or they can also go on wood, just pretty much any surface. And like I said, you can put flowers in them. So let's put a yellow flower in them. Now the red flower is a bit taller than the yellow flower, as you see there, so it's not like perfectly even, but I mean it really doesn't matter. You can also place saplings in the flower pots, and you can place mushrooms in them. Now, like I said, you can also place the dead bushes and ferns, but I'm not going to do that just because I don't think it'll look all that great to have those things in the flower pots. And they do destroy in one hit, and they give you back the flower pot and whatever you decided to put inside of it. So let me get this one and delete this stuff out here. I'm trying to keep my inventory pretty clear so that I have room for everything. Okay, so next are the item frames, and let's see how to craft these. Okay, so to get an item frame, all you need to do is get some sticks and a piece of leather. So here's the leather, and let's get some sticks. And all you have to do to craft them is put the sticks around the outer edges of the box and put the piece of leather on the inside, like that, and you get an item frame. And I'm going to get some more of these. And what you do with item frames are, you can put them on like a wall or something like this. And I'm really happy because I've been wanting something to put over my doorway. And you can put different items in your item frame. Okay, people are always calling me when I'm trying to record. So here I placed 4 item frames. And what you do is you can put different things inside of the item frame. So I'm going to put a diamond helmet inside this one, and a creeper head inside this one. And I will be going over these mob heads a little bit later on in the video. You can also put things like maps and clocks inside of them. So if I take this map, and actually I'm going to do it the easy way and get the empty map and use that, and just let this generate in really fast. And so what that is going to do is, now if I can get all this stuff together, is I can put this map that's already generated inside of the item frame so that you can look at it and use it. So I think that's really cool. And the same thing for the clocks. You can just put them in there. And if you like make an item frame and you put it right there, and say you want to put the creeper head inside of it, and once you do that, well, that didn't work. I'm trying to show something, a problem that I was having. If you don't click like right in the item frame, this will happen where it's going to pop out like that, and then the item frame will pop off, as you see right there. And so that's obviously not going to work. So you need to make sure that you click right in the middle of the item frame for it to be able to look right. And so this is what it looks like over the doorway. So I think that is pretty cool. And I'm just going to clear this stuff out of the inventory. Okay, so next that they have on the list are anvils, which I'm not going to go over, but they also have cobblestone walls. And the way these work, or the way you craft them, is you just need to get some cobblestone blocks and just put them in here like this. Now, you can also, I'm just going all over the place, you can also craft the cobblestone walls also as mossy cobblestone walls the same exact way. And these work, let me go outside for this. So these work, you just place them, they look like fences, but obviously they just made it from cobblestone. And it will be really cool to use them like while you're building castles or something. And you can also stack them up like to different levels, like this. And that didn't work, like this. So you can stack them, and it'll just looks really cool to use, like I said, in building castles. So let me destroy this stuff. And once again, you can use it as regular cobblestone or as mossy cobblestone, and it'll work the same either way. Okay, so next on the list are the pumpkin pies. And the way you make these are, you obviously need a pumpkin, you need sugar, and you need eggs. So what you have to do, first let me clear this out once again. What you have to do is get one pumpkin, or however many you want, get an egg, and get some sugar, and you put the pumpkin over there. Wait, let me go back to the crafting recipe for this. Alright, so you put the pumpkin over here on the left side, you put the egg right next to it, and you put the piece of sugar right under it, and you get a pumpkin pie. And the pumpkin pie here was 4 chicken nuggets, so that's really good to use. They also added carrots and potatoes, which let me find that stuff. Okay, so let me read the potato off of the list. It says, potatoes are food items that can be planted and consumed. They're dropped by zombies on rare occasions and can be found naturally in villagers or jungle biomes. I think they meant found naturally in villages, but it said villagers. To farm potatoes, you'll need to farm and harvest them on farmland. And the potato currently has 4 growth stages. So it says when fully grown, it will drop between 1 and 4 potatoes with a 2% chance of dropping an additional poisonous potato. It says if you're feeling hungry, you can also bake a potato in the furnace to produce a delicious baked potato. So just one potato by itself will only give you 1 chicken nugget, but if you have a baked potato, which you just cook it in the furnace, it will replace 3 chicken nuggets. So that's also really good. And the carrots, it says carrots are food items that can be planted and consumed. It can also be found in villages and are dropped by zombies on rare occasions also. And you can grow your own carrots on farmland, and they also have 4 stages. And when it's fully grown, it will also have between 1 and 4. It will also drop between 1 and 4 carrots. Next on the list, you can put carrots on a stick to control pigs. And let me find that crafting recipe. Let's just wait 1 minute while I find it. Carrots on a stick. Where would that be under? I'm looking. Okay, I found it. So, to craft a carrot on a stick, what is that? Is that a fishing stick? Okay, I found it. So, what you need to do to craft it is get a fishing rod, and I said a fishing stick, I meant a fishing rod, and you also need a carrot, which is right here, and you just put the fishing rod over here. Can you do it in the 2x2? Yes, you can. So this is how you make the carrot on a stick, and what you use it for is to control pigs when you riding them with the saddles. So you just get a pig, put a saddle on it, and you can control the direction that the pig goes in with the carrot on a stick. And when you right click on the carrot on a stick while you're riding the pig, it will make the pig go faster. Now, I haven't found out how to slow the pig down while you're riding it, or how to get off of it. So if you guys find that out, just leave a comment below or a quick video response. It doesn't matter. So yeah, that's how the carrot on a stick works. Let's see, find what else they added. They added a boss mob. They added a new skeleton type. They added witches and bats. Now, I'm not going to spawn in a witch, but I will spawn in some bats. And let's go to bats too. Okay, so let's spawn them first. Outside, of course. I don't want them in my house. Okay, so that's what the bats look like. And it says that bats are passing mobs that spawn in dark caves when they sleep during the day, and they will hang on the ceiling when idle. As you approach the bat, it will start to fly. So it is a passive mob, like it said, so that's good. But I imagine that would be pretty hard to kill. Well, if they're flying around there, that one I killed was just laying on the ground, but if they're flying around, it's going to be pretty hard to kill, so you probably are going to have to use a bow or something. What else is on the list? It says that mob heads can be placed, so let me show you guys how that works. And you can also place them on blocks. So these are the mob heads over here. I'm just going to use a zombie head and a regular head. You can choose the skeleton skull, the withered skeleton skull, zombie head, regular head, or a creeper head. Now you can also place these on top of blocks. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You can just place them on the ground like that. Or if you want, you can place them on the sides of blocks too, on the top or sides of blocks. So for example, you can place it on the side like that, or you can get it and place it on the top, and it'll face in any direction that you place it in. So that obviously is really cool, and it would be really cool to use it for like a Halloween type of thing. If you're trying to decorate your house in a Halloween theme, that would be a really good idea. So you can also, let's see, zombies now infect villagers, but can also be cured. They added a wooden button, and all you have to do to craft a wooden button is get one piece of wood and put it in the center there, and you have a wooden button, which acts just as any regular button, but it's just wooden. And it says that you can also craft it the same way with stone, but it'll give you a stone button. So here it is right there. So that's pretty cool, a wooden button to kind of blend in with, like, if you're making a map or something and you're using mostly wood, then now you can use a wooden button to kind of go with it. So items can now be cloned with a pick block action in creative mode. Items can be quickly moved to the hotbar by pressing 1 through 9 while hovering an item. The way that works is if I have this head here, and I want it to go to slot number 8, which is right here, then I just hover over the head and press the 8 button, and it'll go right down in there. And also, if I have it right here and I want it to go where my sword is, which is in slot number 2, then just hover over it and click 2, and they'll just switch positions. So that's really cool. It's really fast, especially if you have a lot of things in your inventory. It's really good to use. Also just added some other small things. Added customization to super flat worlds, which I will go ahead and show you right now. So let's go back, go to single player, create new world, just title it, you know, whatever you want. More world options, world type super flat, customize, and this is obviously very new. If you've ever made a super flat world, and you would notice that it only has a couple layers of dirt and then you hit bedrock. Well, if you're building a map on a super flat world and you want it to be able to go pretty far down, you know, for anything, maybe you want to build a house and have a big basement, you know, you need a lot of blocks that it can go down to use. So what you can do is just, for example, click the dirt block, click presets, and go to tunnel and stream, and click use preset. So now, as you see, it has 5 dirt blocks and 230 stone blocks, and so now, like, when you click done and you go back and create the world, that's what it's going to have, 230 stone blocks when you're mining downward. So that is super cool. I know that I'm definitely going to be using that next time I make a super flat world, which I don't know when that will be, but you know, it's still pretty cool to use. Also, let's see what else is here. Add option to hide capes. New potion recipes. Leather armor can now be dyed. So it is only leather armor, unfortunately, but I mean, it kind of makes sense too for only leather armor to be able to get dyed. So if I want to take this leather tunic here, it's just the regular tan or brown color, and if I want to dye it pink, then I just put it over here on the left side and put the dye right next to it, and now I have a pink leather tunic that I can wear. And you can dye your leather armor any color with the dyes, any color that you like. So that's really cool, and you can just be decked out with all different colors of leather armor. The only thing that sucks about it is that it's leather armor. Maps now start more zoomed in and can be extended. Redstone repeaters can now be set in a locked position. New sound effects. Portals to the weather can now transport items and mobs. Adventure mode now allows placing and removing blocks, but only when using the correct tools. Changed method of placing sideways wood logs. And spawn protection is now automatically disabled if there are no defined admins, and they removed Herobrine. So that's just about it for this little update video. They have added other stuff like beacons and anvils, which I'm not really going to go over. If you want to find out about that stuff, then you know you can just search around on the internet. But that's like, say, like 95% of the things that is new and on the list. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know that I have. I really like this update, and I'm going to probably be using almost everything that I went over today. So if you like this update video, then make sure you go ahead and update your Minecraft to 1.4.2. Also remember to update your mods to version 1.4.2 so that they will run smoothly with your game. So that's it. I hope you guys like this video. If you did, make sure you click that like button, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.